The COVID-19 pandemic has taken nearly 7 million lives worldwide, lowering average life expectancy globally. Developed countries saw life expectancies rebound after mass immunizations with COVID vaccines. They did in the US too, but not as much as in other wealthy countries. Average life expectancy in 2022 increased to 76.4 years from 76.1 the year before. The last time average American lifespans were as low as they've been the last 2 years was in 1997, 25 years ago.
It's been really disturbing to see this, needless to say. And I think that has a lot to do with how people are cared for in this country in terms of our medical system and in terms of a lot of the health habits in this country.
A year-long Associated Press project found that medical racism has harmed generations of Black Americans. According to the nonprofits Peterson Center on Healthcare and the Kaiser Family Foundation, the average lifespan of African Americans in 2012 was nearly 6 years shorter than those of whites. The husband of Melanie's Mar Thomas might have survived COVID if he had better preventative health care.
No one ever talked about preventative care, meaning you go annually to make sure everything's okay and you have tests done. You ran every year. I don't think he grew up with that notion. Where he lived, it was the inner city, impoverished areas, so there wasn't really a lot of grocery stores. The things that were readily available, liquor stores and fast food.
Dr. Schwartzberg calls this the U.S. health disadvantage. Lower income people eat more fast food because that's what they can afford.
The United States has been incredibly successful in producing very inexpensive food that is high in calories, high in salt, and very bad for people's health. But if you don't have much money and you've got a family that's got to be fed and you don't want to see your children hungry, you're going to get what food you can get. And unfortunately, this is the kind of food that over years leads to excess weight, leads to hypertension, leads to diabetes.
Other factors shortening American lives: a rising number of suicides, alcohol-related liver disease, and drug overdoses. Ediz, Tiyansan, CGTN, Los Angeles.